Welcome to Activation Nation podcast, where we talk all things business, mindset, momentum, and what it really takes to build a life that you love. I'm your host, Mindy Trimble, and I am thrilled to be here with all of you today to get your health activated, your goals, and your future. And we are going to talk all things April and Q2. And I am joined by our newest member of our internal corporate team, Francesca Cioffi. Welcome. We're so excited to have you joining me today. And welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So Francesca is joined us on the sales side. She's one of our newest sales directors. So all of you will get a chance to really get to know her well and get to work with her, I'm sure, in different ways. So I am excited to have her as part of the team. She's a ton of fun and really outgoing. Everyone's going to love her. So yay. I'm excited to be able to have you on here and get kind of people acclimated and getting to know you a little bit. So we are going to dive into all things that is coming up. This episode is all about what is new in April. And I love these episodes because we really get to kind of dive into what we've got going on, which is a lot here, and what we have new coming. And it's a brand new quarter and it's spring, so it just feels fun and exciting. And we've got a lot coming that I think is really exciting.
Yes.
So Francesca, let's just jump in and talk about I say we're the 1st of April, but we're just a couple days, which is kind of fun because we get to talk about some of the things to really close out March really strong. We've got 48 hours, 2 days to really close out that first quarter and March strong. So let's kind of start there and talk about we've got the retain track incentive.
Yeah.
That's been a lot of fun and really successful for a lot of people. Tell us a little bit about that and how people can really utilize that to close this month out.
So it's been really cool coming in. I've only been with the company about a month, or close to 2 months now, I guess. Yeah. But it's been such a cool incentive to see people go towards and achieve. So yes, like you said, we have just about 48 hours left of this. It actually ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. So you still have time to, go for the goals that you have. But it's been really inspiring to see people try to maximize it. And we've been having so much fun posting the recognition and people just cheering each other on and having different speakers that have accomplished and maximized the incentive. So I've really liked this sort of introduction to how LifeVantage gives everyone things to strive for and new things to achieve that they didn't think they could.
I love it. And, it's been fun. You mentioned the recognition and I saw you on the consultant Facebook page recently, like just talking about just that and highlighting those that had earned different things. And it was so fun to see all of the names that had earned that 500, 1,000, 1,500. There were so many names on that list.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it will be fun to see even more, right? We're going to have even more before the end of the month.
So yes, I would say even though we are like towards the end, guys, we have, just under 48 hours left of this incentive. Keep going for whatever goal it is that you set yourself. Because even if you don't hit the goal quite, if you hit 75% of the goal that you were striving for, that's amazing. That's a lot of work that you had to do. So I encourage everyone to just keep going till the end.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, even if it's not the exact goal that you set, it's going to be close to, and that's something.
Mm-hmm.
That's even like you said, 75%. Well, that's more than zero, right? And so it's still a win, even if it's not exactly what you had in mind. I love that. So for somebody that is close, that they're kind of right there, like maybe they've hit 2 tracks and they're just not what what advice or what would you tell them to do as they're listening to this, Monday morning and they're going, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can get there by Tuesday night." Like, what advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, take a deep breath, um, and celebrate the work that you have done this far, but then go back to what you were doing when you started the incentive. What were those basic things you were doing? I find that as we go along or as we go down our journey of a certain goal, whatever it may be, we start to overcomplicate and try to reinvent the wheel. And if you just go back to what you were doing the first, second, third day of the incentive, you'll find that that's all you need. You just need to do the basics.
Yeah. Isn't that so? We're coming off of, this last month Growth Summit, and
Mhm.
and I think that was so prevalent. We talked so much about that, and our amazing speakers that we had talked a lot about just that, getting back to the basics, and I love
Yes.
that theme that's kind of happening a little bit right now. So, yes, I agree, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
speaking of that, of
Mm.
how they can achieve those goals and earn the things that they want to and hit the things that you're looking to as you are working so hard in your business. We have a few things that are ending or wrapping up this month that really you can utilize to make that happen. One
Yeah.
huge one is MB discounts.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
use that
this
to
has
your
been
advantage.
absolutely. We have those are ending. And
Mhm.
so now would be a good time, and I think how do you feel like that consultants can use this as as a conversation starter or maybe even a follow-up, um, with the MB discount?
I think it's a good tool to have, especially when you're at the finish line, because you have something that incentivizes, a new customer or a customer or a consultant to sign up and achieve the goal that you set for yourself. Because, like you mentioned, there's a really good discount on the MB products. And so, maybe someone that has been interested but didn't really like the price point or whatever it might be. And now they get an opportunity to try it, come in on what they were interested on, but have a little bit of a discount. So I think it's just a really good tool to incentivize a new person coming in. And as a follow-up as well, when you're doing your follow-ups and you're having your follow-up conversations, hey, that thing you were interested in, or this thing that I think you would really benefit from is actually on sale. So what a better time than now to try it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that is such a great tip of think about those people, those conversations that you've had.
Yeah.
And then to tie into that with the MV product is, such a health and wellness focused product as all of ours are, but
Mhm.
we have Activate 90 that we are wrapping up, and this has been absolutely 100% focused on health and wellness. Megan and Kira, have been so amazing on the calls. The sales team has been very present on there and jumped on and given business tips, throughout the last 3 months,
Mhm.
and, we're wrapping up the first couple weeks of April, and so we I hope that everyone has taken an opportunity to listen and join in on these calls. They've had some amazing giveaways. I've been a little bit jealous, to be honest, the amazing gifts that they've given away on there. But really, the value of it doesn't end because it's still available. So how do you feel like, Fran, that consultants can take what they've learned and keep that momentum going and utilize this tool moving forward?
So, first off, you guys still have a little bit of time. So the Activate 90 won't wrap up until the 12th. So you've got, a little bit of time before it wraps up, but I would say it's still going to be available. The calls are still going to be available on the app, or the podcast episodes like you mentioned are still going to be available. So I think that sometimes when you get off track or you forgot why you started, it's good to remember that you have those resources to fall back on, to go listen to review your notes on. So I would say keep that as a tool in your back pocket, if nothing else, to remind yourself of why you started.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think it can be it's such a I don't know about you, friend. I feel like I will join something or read something or listen to something and I love it, and then I it's so easy to forget about it.
Yeah.
And I'll sometimes go back and listen to something again or reread something, and, it is such a great reminder, and I feel that the second time or even the third time that I do that, I always kind of grab different little nuggets out, and I'll think to myself, "How did I miss that the first time?" And so,
Yeah.
I think it can be really beneficial to go back, like you said, and
Yeah.
re-listen,
Mhm.
pull out some new things from it,
Yeah.
and recommend it to maybe a new person that you've got coming in that wasn't able to join, wasn't able to listen or be live on the calls.
Yeah,
They can
that's a
still
great
listen.
tip. It's
Mhm.
just it's a tool. It's a living tool that you have at your disposal. So just use it however you see fit for you, that will benefit you and your team and your team members to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that, you've got 2 days like we talked about,
Yeah.
2 days to finish out March strong, the quarter strong, hit all those goals that, you've really set for yourself, and we're closing up that that 90-day run of I think we all hit January and have big goals and set a lot of things, and, we're hitting that 90-day spot. Make
Mhm.
sure that you kind of I think it's important to really take a step back and reevaluate and look at and continue to run. 'Cause sometimes we kind of lose steam a little after that January, New Year's, we have all the big goals and ideas, and sometimes we lose a little steam. I think that this is the time to really, um, kind of reevaluate and sit back and renew that energy and that
Yes.
excitement. With that being said, we have a really cool and fun thing happening in April that I think is the perfect time to renew energy. We have our Momentum Academy, happening.
Yeah.
I know, right? We're gonna be in person again. We're gonna be able to see everyone, and we have a lot of people that are gonna be there. It's in Vegas, which maybe you love, maybe you hate, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna all be together and be able to hang out and 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 be together again. So, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about momentum. Friend, this is gonna be your first big LifeVantage event. Is that right?
Yes, I cannot wait. I mean, I went to our growth summit, which was amazing, but like you said, this will be the first, like, big one where we're all together, and I am so looking forward to it.
Very cool. Well, everyone, go and find Francesca and say hi to her and introduce yourself. Poor friend. Listen, I'm sorry and not sorry that I told everyone to do that, but go find her. Go find her and introduce yourself and get to know her. So, she's gonna
Yeah.
be exhausted by the end of it, but that's okay.
No, I'm really excited. Everybody, yes, come say hi, come give me a hug. I am so looking forward to meeting more of you and getting to know you guys.
I love it. Well, we have so many fun things. What Francesca, you've been able to kind of look at the schedule and some of the things. What's something that and this will be your first big LifeVantage event, but what's something that you've seen on the schedule that you're the most excited about?
So, first off, I cannot stress enough how important these sorts of events are. these kinds of events are where leaders are born, where leaders are made. And so just that,
It's
I'm so excited because this is one of the highlights of my job. But I think that what I love the most are those workshops because
Mhm.
you just get a chance in such a huge event, right? You just get a chance to be a little bit more intimate and take these workshops and get this mentorship or this coaching or learn something new, a skill, or learn something about product or whatever it may be that you wouldn't normally have the chance to learn about. And so
Mhm.
I personally think those breakouts, those workshops are so amazing.
Oh, I love that. You know, and I'm closely involved with the workshops, and so should we give them a little sneak peek of what they can expect in the workshops?
Oh, I think that'd
Mm.
be okay.
I might know some details about them. We the workshops are really gonna be so fantastic. I'm actually very excited about this, momentum. We have some amazing speakers. We've got the great Tyler Daniels, who everyone knows. He's one of our presidentials, who is going to teach on the comp plan. The comp plan is we talk about what is one of our most amazing products that we have here.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree.
we kinda use that term, you can see if you could see me, I'm using quotations products. But, but but really, the comp plan really is we have one of the very best comp plans in the industry, and I feel like I can say that confidently. I've worked at many other places and, seen many other comp plans, and LifeVantage really does have one of the very best comp plans. So we're gonna learn all the things about that. We've got, some speakers talking about really diving into inviting and the power of inviting. We've got, some people talking about, breakthrough and teaching on mindset. So we've got some really fun things happening in the workshops, and I'm really excited, about that. So I'm glad you brought that up, Francesca. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. Anything else that stood out to you on the schedule that you, are curious or excited about seeing?
Well, there was one thing that I love about events, and this is another reason why going to events are it's so important. So, I mean, of course, we know we're gonna have great speakers, that's a given. The networking opportunities are second to none, of course.
Yeah.
But when you go to events, there's a lot of exclusive things that you only get being at the event in person, and
Yes.
we are gonna have and I talked a little bit about this, I think last month on Facebook, so if you saw it already, you kind of know, but we have some event exclusive products, like everyone loves um, the Axio flavor that is event exclusive, the dragon's blood, and then as well as the hand lotions, everyone loves the vanilla, one and the mango, and they smell so good. I have both of them now, and I love them. I see why everyone loves them.
Oh, they're my favorites. I gave them to all my, daughters for Christmas, and they're obsessed. So,
Yeah, and they
love 'em.
feel so good on your hands. I love them. But I think the 2 products that people are gonna be the most excited for and that people have been trying to guess for the past month what they are the 2 limited time Axio flavors.
Yes. Everyone should be very excited. I'm very excited about those. And we're not gonna tell you what they are, but
No,
you're gonna wanna try them.
but keep guessing. I love to see your guesses
Me
because it's
too.
and some of you are pretty close, so I mean
Oh, okay, to see that there's a little hint in there. There might be some that are close. Okay. I like it. That's fun. Yes, there's some things that, I'm excited about the Viva Las Vegas party. I
Yeah.
mean, LifeVantage knows how to throw a party, and our consultants know how to show up and make the party. So that is one thing I've really learned as I have attended a few LifeVantage events now. So I'm excited about this one. I'm sure it will not disappoint. And then we've, like Francesca said, we've got some really amazing speakers happening, and I think it's going to be absolutely worth the time and effort of being there, being together, learning, having fun, and really just networking and enjoying the time together. So we cannot wait to see all of you. And in just a few short weeks, couple weeks, I guess.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Close.
Yeah. I can't wait to see everyone's outfits at the party. I hope I see
Mm.
a lot of feathers
Yeah.
and maybe some showgirl outfits. I'm really excited.
Anything goes in Vegas, right? Like
Yeah.
anything. I can't wait. It'll be so fun. And then right following up right after Momentum is your team has your sales team activation tour. And
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about what we can expect with that.
So, in the next couple days, look out for more information. We're going to start to promote those and let everyone know the locations and speakers at these events. But these events, these tour stops, if you will, are meant to just build on the momentum that just automatically naturally happens at Momentum Academy. Like I said, at events like this, leaders are born. And so you need to take that energy and you need to run with it. So our goal is to help to bridge the gaps between where you're sitting right now in your leadership and where you can get to and those goals that you have for yourself. So you can expect a lot of business focused conversation and presentations at the events. We really want to focus on the business, on our amazing comp plan. I agree with you, Mindy. I've also worked at quite a few network marketing companies before, and this comp plan is too good not to be maximized and not to be used to your advantage. So, talking about comp plan, business, of course, there's going to be network marketing. I'm sure there's going to be a sprinkling of product, but really sitting in the power of your leadership and your potential as a leader and letting it grow and bloom to its full potential.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we also have so make sure April you are in at Momentum Academy in Vegas. Then watch and oh, Francesca, where is the best place for them to get the information about where you will be traveling to?
So, of course, you can utilize the Big Blue Calendar where those events will be on there, but we're also going to be posting them. Um, so, utilize Facebook. You'll see more information there. And I believe the hosts will probably also post about them. So, keep
Perfect.
a lookout for that.
And I think we'll probably talk about them also on the calls, which
Oh, yes. Yes. The
leads
open
me into uh,
head.
our opening the month call that is going to be the 1st of April.
Mhm.
We'll talk a little bit about it on that, but this is going to be a call you are not going to want to miss. We have some big announcements, some exciting things happening. May or may not have a new product happening on that call. So you are not going to want to miss the opening the month call. Make sure you are on it this month.
This is
I
gonna be a big one.
I may or may not have let the cat out of the bag a little bit, but I'm not gonna say what it is, so we don't
No,
know what kind of
no.
a thing.
But yes, you're gonna wanna be on that call, and I think everyone is going to be very excited and very happy about what we have to announce.
I agree,
Yes.
100%.
Mhm.
Well, Francesca, as we close out March and really jump into all the things that we have April, what is your biggest message to from the sales team? And that perspective, what's your biggest message to the field right now?
I want to tell everyone that the second quarter of the year is when spring blooms, right? Everything is blooming, everything is really taking its shape, and you should do the same. You let all those goals that you set in January, maybe they have fallen by the wayside. Pick those back up. Build on the momentum that is going on right now. I want to say a big congratulations to all of you that I saw at Growth Summit. All of you also keep building on that momentum, keep working. It is only the beginning. And let's just keep going this year. This is a big year for so many of us. Let's build on everything that we learn every single day, and I hope to see everyone at Momentum Academy. If you're not set up to go, you need to figure it out and get there, because you are not going to want to miss this event. And I would say just commit to yourself, commit to yourself and the promises that you made yourself, either for your wellness, for your business, whatever it may be, but let it be rooted in you, because at the end of the day, you are the the roots that you need to make sure are strong. And if you fill your own cup, then you can pour into others. So let yourself be the root and pour into yourself, and just keep building on the momentum that you have built this far.
Wow, Francesca, thank you so much. And I couldn't agree more. Let's make the second quarter a big one and, hit all those big goals that we all set in the beginning of 2026 and make this just an absolutely amazing year for your businesses, for LifeVantage, and just in general. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we have we've talked about so much. We've covered so much in the last 20 minutes or so. We have so many things to help you to close out March and quarter one really strong. I hope that everyone just really hits the ground running this morning and makes these last couple days the best that they possibly can, and then jumps into April feeling rejuvenated, feeling ready, and continue on with that momentum and energy. This is one of the moments where, we really lean into and see those big results. So let's make that happen and finish this out strong. So if you're tuning in and listening to this in March, make sure that you take advantage of the current sales to close your month out strong. We have an additional 20% off the already discounted MB and a 20% off of all products with some exclusions. Both of these promotions end March 31st at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. So don't wait. Make sure that you take advantage of these amazing sales and amazing products. I can't wait to see all of you at Momentum Academy this month, and I hope to see all of you on Open the Month call here in a couple of days. Thank you, Francesca, again so much for joining us. It was absolute pleasure having you on today.
Thank you.
And we will see you all next week. Thanks for joining us on Activation Nation, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Activation Nation podcast. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for future episodes and updates, and share with a friend or prospect that you think could benefit from today's conversation. Check the episode description for any links or disclaimers, and we'll see you next week for another episode. And now, the legal stuff. The sales earnings disclosed are potential gross earnings and do not account for expenses incurred in building a business. The average 12-month earnings of a typical U.S. consultant who earned in 2024 are $683. LifeVantage does not guarantee any income or rank success. A consultant's earnings will depend on individual diligence, work effort, and market conditions. Visit the LifeVantage Income Disclosure Statement for more information.